the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses fall. It's you, must go and I must buy.
Today we are going to go over the main causes of World War I. There are 4 main causes, and to help us remember them, use the word main, M-A-I-N, where each letter stands for a different cause. Let's start with M. The M stands for militarism. Militarism means that the army and military forces are given a very high profile by their government. When one European country starts building up their armies, it gets other countries nervous, so they start to build up their armies, and Europe is now trapped in an arms race between countries. The armies of both France and Germany had more than doubled between 1870 and 1914, and there was fierce competition between Britain and Germany's navy. And let's throw in that military technology has come a long way since the last major war. Hello, machine guns! The second letter, A, stands for alliances. And an alliance is an agreement made between 2 or more countries to give each other help if it is needed. When an alliance is signed, those countries become known as allies. A number of alliances had been signed by countries between the years of 1879 and 1914. These were important because they meant that some countries had no option but to declare war if one of their allies declared war first. The next letter is I, and it stands for imperialism. The number of nations now owned by Britain and France will increase, and this makes Germany mad because they entered the scramble to acquire colonies late and only had small areas of Africa. The last letter, N, stands for nationalism. Nationalism means being a strong supporter of the rights and interests of one's country. Strong nationalist elements led to the reunification of Italy in 1861 and Germany in 1871. Large areas of both Austria-Hungary and Serbia were home to differing nationalist groups, all of whom wanted freedom from the states in which they lived. Europe is now primed for war, and it will only take a spark to start it. Everyone knew a big war was coming. France wanted some land back that Germany had taken from it. Germany wanted to take more of everyone's stuff. Every country was talking about each other behind each other's backs. Everyone was eager to beat each other up. In Austria-Hungary lived some Serbs and Bosnians who hated living in Austria-Hungary. So the Austrian-Hungarian Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife go there for a nice drive in an open-top car with the car's route published in advance in the newspapers. And that went just about as well as you would think. Some assassins were waiting for him along the way. They threw bombs at his car, but they missed, and they blew up some officers in the car behind him instead. Now, instead of going into hiding, the Archduke goes back out in the open-top car to visit the injured officers in the hospital. But the driver takes a wrong turn, and by sheer coincidence, gets stuck beside one of the assassins, who shoots him. Well, now Austria-Hungary is mad, and they think Serbia had something to do with it, which they might have. So they go to their ally Germany and say, "Hey Germany, we're gonna declare war on Serbia." And Germany is like, "Do it." So war is declared, setting off the domino effect of allies. Serbia is allies with Russia, who is also allies with France, who is allies with Great Britain, and they will all declare war on Germany and Austria-Hungary. World War I has begun. Now, how does the United States get roped into this European war? Join us next time.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses fall. It's you, must go and I must buy.